right, I guess this is gonna be another one of those entries that we just simply put it just because. So I think today is the 2nd. Not quite sure. I think it's the 2nd. Yeah, today is June 2nd, and I have now been very antsy because number one, I guess I came back to cigarettes again. And don't get me wrong, the temptation was hard to beat for quite a while, and I was doing okay, but I have just became a widower of 5 years officially in this last May 31st. So it was a long, huge fucking day, and I have gone to a religious function. My nerves were already going through the roof. I couldn't wrap myself around, wrap my head together to anything. So really, in this function where you get to, talk with spirits and whatnot, unfortunately, I did not get a whole lot of answers I was looking for. I was feeling extremely anxious and hopeless when I got there, and I have gotten out of there just as bad as I came in, if not worse. And it does make me think about on how religion really holds people hostage, and how much faith is enough to actually move mountains, right? How much faith you actually need to move mountains. Because it doesn't matter on what you're going through, it doesn't matter on how far you've come, or it doesn't matter of how far in the grieving process you are at. It's almost like faith is just never enough, It's almost like faith is never enough. You can only have so much faith, I guess. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, it's been complicated. This past weekend, besides that, I don't know if I said on my last update, I got a not safe for work account on Twitter, and I've gotten an extra 1,000 followers. So I've been just doing mostly RTs, retweets, but I got pretty close to 7,000 followers as of now. I'm pretty sure it's probably on the 6,900s, but yeah, 6,930 right now at this moment. So that's not bad. I'm at 6,930, and that's doing good. It's just a matter of finding out how am I gonna make money with that, or how am I going to use that power of showing myself to 7,000 people and do something about it, right? Should I post pictures of myself, or should I try to sell a product? Should I just keep retweeting somebody else's videos just to get a following? God knows. But again, back to religion, that's where I was at. As I said on my last video, I kind of got a sign last time, but I was expecting someone to tell me something, but nothing really. The only thing I got told is that I need to start living more, and I need to go out more and see people, which in such a way, I believe it's very much true. Yeah, I need to live more, I need to go out more, but in order to do that, you need to have a job, you need to have money, you have to get a way of living, because at this point, I'm getting pretty short, I'm running short. It's hard to sustain if you don't have money, you know what I mean? You gotta have money to do anything in this world. It's impossible. And at the end of the day, religion itself only gives you some sort of sense of community, people you get to spend some time together with. But I don't see myself as a very religious person nowadays. Not after everything that has happened. Not after all of the betrayals and abandons that you learn with life. whether that may be from a good source or a bad source. And to be quite honest, I don't even get so mad at the people who try to do me harm intentionally. It is mostly on the people who I have put in some sort of trust, some sort of time, nurturing, and it almost comes to you spend all that time and energy on these people and you buy into their ideas, and then suddenly, once you're not good enough, once you're not useful, then it means that you are nothing. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Maybe I'm so fucking depressed to the point that I just can't see things a different way, perhaps. But yeah, I can't do fucking pills. They're too fucking expensive. So I just decided to have a fucking cigarette. And here I am again on fucking cigarettes. But not pills anymore, not again. I love me some Ritalin. It keeps me very awake and makes me want to do stuff. But how productive am I actually? Is it worth spending $300? Probably not. And I feel like, for the most part, I have been blaming everybody but myself on the things that happened. And there is this sense of lack of accountability that I have gone through. Maybe I should stop blaming other people and do something on my own. I don't know. Hard to say, hard to tell. So what's the lesson of this update, I guess? Vices come and go. Dopamine always comes by. You're always trying to get a fix on something. Friendships are not forever, and you can't blame everybody but yourself. Some things happen to us, yeah, but as they all say, you gotta move on somehow. You gotta move on. Otherwise, you're gonna be left behind, because at the end of the day, everybody is a passenger. And how are you going to keep moving once all these people go away? That's the question. Anyways, I'm gonna close this one out. If you have watched this video until the end, thank you so much for watching. And please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel, just so you can get further updates on my crazy ass journey. I hope to see you in the next one, and I'll see you later. Peace.